What's up everyone, welcome back to another vlog. So I'm actually on the bank tonight. I've got a couple of nights. I have seen fish, but they're all sunbathing on the top. But I'm going to show you where we're fishing and all the rest of it. And I'll show you the spot basically. So let me walk you up here. Hang on. Got my rubbish bag on the fence there. Right. So I'll give you a look back at the swim. Okay. So that's a look back at the swim now, as you can see. I'm pitched up behind a bush. But I've got one rod down here. What I'll do is I'll go behind it. And that's just fishing off the edge of that sort of overhanging tree, if you like. So we'll see what happens. And as I pan round and come back, then I've got two rods out of here. Got one slightly left, one slightly right. Now I can't shout my mouth off too much because we're fishing quite close. But it was red hot today. The fish were on the top just sunbathing, tried jigs and things like that, and they just weren't interested. They were not having it. So hopefully they'll get on the munch tonight. I know we're in for a bit of a funny one tomorrow. Oh, there we go. Apparently it's gonna rain, so we'll see what happens there. But it's gonna cool down a bit, which that's better. It's going to cool down a little bit, which I'm quite pleased about, if I'm honest. It has been so hot today. So we'll see what happens. But like I say, I see some absolute cracking fish today. Nothing's been out, so we're in with a shout. Surprisingly, for a midweek, the lake is really busy. I really wanted to do some stalking and have a little stalk along the sort of, if I sort of spin you around, sort of down there. The problem is there's all little stalking spots down there. I'll turn you. The problem is there's people on the other bank, so it's a no-no. Usually I'm the only one on, but we'll see. We'll see. At the moment we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and me, 9 people on with 3 rods each. So it's kind of like why I dropped into this spot. I saw a few fish here as well, and I thought I'm gonna get out of the rat race, get away from the road bank. You can't actually drive down this bank, you have to walk. So a lot of people can't be bothered to lug their gear, so that's why I'm here. But we'll see what happens. I'll keep you informed. Right, morning all. So nothing happened through the night. Noticed a lot of fish boshing around and stuff like that. So first thing this morning I've got up, I've put 2 on zigs. And I've got 1 under the tree just up there that I showed you yesterday. I have seen a couple of fish, but nothing in comparison. So I've kind of set my zigs sort of 3/4 the way up in the water. The problem is here it's like just in front of me is about 14-16 foot deep. So I'm probably fishing at round about 12 foot on one of them and about 10 foot on the other. So, you know, in that them upper layers as it was. Yeah, I mean, problem is when the weather's really nice, the carp are just sunning. They're not, you know, it's like when you go on holiday, you just lay on the beach. You don't necessarily eat loads, steer till lunchtime or dinner time, you know. So that's what we got to wait on. Hopefully we can winkle one out. I mean, saw some lovely fish yesterday, sort of swimming up and down. And this morning, So hopefully we can get into one of those. I've just gone with a piece of black foam for now. We'll see how we get on with that. I put a bit of the old sort of dunked it in some flavouring, you know, some krill and that. So we'll see how we get on. Fingers crossed though. I'm hoping we do get one. I mean, the ground here, like trying to get my bank sticks in straight here is just impossible. The size of some of these stones, honestly, they're like house bricks, you know. So, but there you go. I think the guy right over in the corner, I think he had one. Saw his flash on his phone or his camera or whatever going last night. My chair's squeaky. It is an old chair, this one. I do like this side of the lake. A lot of people don't come this side because it's effort. You've got to get the barrow and you've got to barrow your gear down. All I do is just done 2 loads. I've just done one nice and light, poodle along, drop it off, back to the van, pick the next load up, and you know, nothing too strenuous. That's what it was about for me, just taking it easy. I am going to fish this side a lot more, I think, because I do like this side. There's no cars going up and down on this side. There's no, you know, it's all right being the other side. It's nice to socialise with people, but it's constant, every car, you know. You had anything, mate? You had anything, mate? So sometimes it's just nice to sort of be away from that, and you can kind of concentrate more on your fishing, you know. You always get that one guy that rocks up and don't leave the swim for hours and hours, you know. Little bleep there from the rod under the tree. I don't want to hear bleep, I want to hear brrrr. Off you go. That'd be cool. I've got to react to that rod quite quickly. I've got the bait runner set quite tight, so, you know. But there was a duck over there, or one of them fucking black and white things diving on the bait, so might be that. But I wanted to keep one on bait in the margins while the other 2 were on zigs, because I know the fish do cruise up and down this margin. I'm hoping the lake frees up a little bit today so I can go stalking. That'd be really cool. I'm going to prime a couple of spots and see if I can winkle one out. We could do that, it'd be amazing. Problem is, as soon as the bait goes in, the ducks see it. You know, ducks live in pretty much each swim or just next to it, so they see where you put the bait, and you know. Let me turn you a bit so I can sit back a bit. Let's have a look. How's that? That's not too bad, is it? Let's move you around here. That's better. Right, yeah, so we'll see what happens. What I want now is the sun to just blare out a little bit more. It's a little bit cloudy. I heard we were getting rain today. I just spoke to another guy and he reckons we're not, but we'll see what happens. As long as it's not raining when I'm packing up. It's miserable when you do that. Mind you, my overwrap needs a good bloody clean, so could do with a bit of rain, wash off some of the mud. But we'll see what goes on. Hopefully. Let me show you the view I've got today. 2 seconds. Turn you around. It's a little bit uneven, the ground here, so apologies about the angle. There we go. Yeah, so as you can see, them swims opposite, there's nobody in. But I don't want to walk all the way around there to stalk. There's no point. Fish won't be there. But we'll see what happens. See what happens. Spin your back round on me. There we go. So, keep our fingers crossed. hopefully we can winkle one out. That'd be nice. I think we deserve a fish, you know. We've put a lot of effort in. Kind of on the crossover of changing bait again. A lot of people were using sort of main line over here and things like that, so I'm thinking I'm going down that road, but we'll see what happens. But we got today, we got tonight, and I'll be gone sort of morning time, so we'll see what happens. And if we get one, you'll be the first to know. Well, among the first to know. The camera will be the first to know. But yeah, but it is peaceful along here a little bit. I've just got to wait for a couple of people. Hopefully they're moving off today. That's what I'm hoping. Like I say, I can prime a couple of them spots and get some stalking done. That's what I'm thinking. But fingers crossed. Keep you informed. Right, it's recording. So we're rounding Doug's swim now. He's just had a PB. What was it? 33?
33.
Was it dead on 33?
Yeah. Well, I weighed my net was.
Sorry, never mind, you want
right.
And she was 37.89, so just over 33.
Just over 33.
There she
Get her
goes.
up, bruv. Go on, mate, get her up, bring her up. That's it, that's where you want to be.
Beautiful.
That's it. Look, Doug, look at her head. That's just what she wants.
Look at that, nice fish.
I can do that again, Doug. I'll do that on my one, right? A drop of water on it. I must just double check. She could be the chestnut. Come on, get her up, get her up. Oh, look down at Doug. Oh, hang on, sorry, mate. Sorry. Hang on, sorry, mate. Right, go. That's it, look down now. Lovely. Lovely. Right, do the other side. Alright. Bring them up. See. Look at the front. Right. Now look at the back. That it. Sorry, mate, it's nothing yet, but that's what it's all about. Come on, bruv. Alright. Forward again. Back. Right, hang on, mate. What you got there? You alright? You knackered? Well done.
Tell you what'll be a really nice shot, Jay.
Go on.
If he picks it up on the camera here and took the water over the fish.
Yeah, can do.
Yeah.
I'll go that way.
Right. And that way, you know when you get that dripping off the fish?
Yep. You ready?
Right, hang on, let him pick it up.
Alright. Right, Ned?
Yeah, spot on, mate.
Happy 30s, bruv. Now I'm going to do what everyone else done to me. Yeah, give us your hand. I don't want it dry. Well done, bruv. Sorry, bruv, but welcome to the club. That had to be done, didn't it, Nev?
Had to be done.
Had to be done, mate. You're a part of the club now. You're lucky, because when it's full...
Well, as you see, Doug had his personal best, so congratulations to him, he done well. It was a nice fish, really big fish. I mean, I wouldn't have minded catching that myself, if I'm honest. So I stayed over there for a little while, done a little bit of a social over there. I've come back, I've put my rods out, so we shall wait and see. I've noticed a lot of the fish are showing on the far bank, but it's a bit of a chuck, and it's like 130 yards. But someone else just pulled up on the lake, so if they don't fish in there, I might go for a supersonic cast. Rather foolishly, I didn't bring my boat this time because I thought I was going to be stalking. So lesson learnt there, don't forget the boat. There you go. But other than that, we'll see what happens. If anything happens, I'll let you know. Morning. Well, I would like to say it was a quiet night, but it really wasn't. I got smashed up by the ducks all night. Literally, I'm looking at my rods now and all the bobbins are off. Rods are in bits. Oh look, that's nice. Let's have a look. I just want to show you something. Proud mum of what, about 13 I think there is, 12 or 13 of them. They're probably the ones that were responsible for smashing me up all night. There you go. So, it's a pack down for me this morning. A bit gutted, I had fish all over me, but I tried everything. I cast to them. As soon as I cast to them, they moved. They'd moved on to one of my set traps, like where I'd put bait out and stuff, but nothing. Just one of them things, you know. I'm still determined, I'm still going to come here. Like I say, Doug had his personal best. That's the only fish that's come out that I know of. I think he had one more actually. The night before, I think he might have had one. But being in the right place at the right time obviously can do it, so we just got to keep trying. I'm going to start my pack down. I'll keep my rods out as long as possible, and who knows, maybe we'll get a last minute bite. That'd be cool. But I am so tired. Bloody ducks keeping me up all night. I swear the males are still chasing some of the females around. So like, honestly, smashing through my lines, and they actually getting on the bank, smashing through where my bobbins go. It's just been crazy. It's absolutely crazy. But still, every time you come and you blank, you learn something new. That's what it's about. I've definitely learned a few new things. So till the next one. If I have anything, you'll see it. If not, you'll see me in the van. Well, that's it then. At the end of another trip. Wasn't all bad. We got to see Doug with his personal best 30, which was amazing. Step closer, maybe, but really want a 30 myself now. Nice to see one. I think there's been a couple out through the last few weeks, 30s. One come out 36-13. That was a nice common. So hopefully it'll be our turn soon. But until the next one, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. Take care. Peace.